welcome back. We're actually at Beercast episode 2. We didn't get kicked off after 1.
That's surprising.
We made it to 2.
I'm honestly surprised.
Yeah, we did all right. So, hey, thanks for the subscriptions and watching the show. Cool.
We need more subscribers.
Yeah, so go to YouTube, look up Beardcast Official. So, and welcome to episode 2. And like every episode, we have beers.
Yay, beer.
Ashton, what do we got?
Today we have Greater Good Brewing Company. So all of their beers are imperial, which is awesome. So they're all like above 8%.
I don't know what that means.
It's like a double IPA pretty much, or like strong beers. Gets you drunk
Fancy.
fast.
Ooh.
They're out of Worcester. Today we have double dry hopped Pulp Daddy. Nice citrusy.
Can you say that a little slower?
Double dry hopped Pulp Daddy.
That's going to get us like 30 subscribers right there. Thanks, bud.
So yeah, it's 8%. So
Nice. So we'll give it a shot. Cheers.
cheers. Oh, and Noonan hates IPAs, so
Gonna be longer arms.
that's pretty
Not bad.
delicious.
As soon as I hear like Imperials or double IPAs, I expect it to be like
That doesn't taste like 8%,
overbearing.
though.
And that's why like I don't like a lot of IPAs that come out, because you just get that like just too much.
Yeah.
Like I don't
No,
want to
this one
taste my
doesn't
beer
have,
10
like,
minutes
that-
after I drink it.
This one doesn't have that like alcohol
No,
finish either.
it's super
Yeah.
smooth.
Very
it really
smooth.
is smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does say it's the nectar of the hop god, so.
Well, then it's
Yeah,
done.
I mean, it's godlike.
I've liked all the beers I've had from them.
Me
so.
too.
My thing is like I can usually not deal with IPAs on like a hot day. It's not a refreshing beer, but I could
Yeah.
actually probably drink that one on a pretty toasty day and be fine. But
Smells like beer.
It does. Tastes like it too.
Yep, that's beer.
that is beer. It's good beer.
So from the guy who doesn't like beer, what's
Yeah.
in your glass?
In my glass,
Yeah, someo's got to be weird.
I have Hibiki, which is a Japanese whiskey made by Suntory. It's kind of a blend between Scotch and bourbon.
Look at the
So
twist you got going.
Well, I know not to spill any. No, we got.
Talent.
We
Wade
have,
has no
we have
idea.
nice things right now. We
Yeah.
have nice things right now. I'm not going
Yeah.
to be the one to ruin them. I'll
Thanks,
let that
buddy.
side of the table do it.
He's
it'll
talking
be me.
directly at you.
He is not lying.
But yeah, it starts off with more of a Scotch taste, that peaty flavor, and then
Tastes like grass.
that's what peat is.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
And then it kind of transitions right into like a bourbon aftertaste, more smooth and just settles out.
It's got
So-
sandalwood.
Tastes good.
I think she's picking on you.
She might. I don't
No.
think
She might be.
That one's not my favorite.
Now you know what it feels like when you talk beer. Oh my god, like hops in this, hops in that.
I
I'm
like-
it's got
I like
fucking
bourbon,
hops, man.
and I like Irish whiskey. I hate Scotch. Hate Scotch.
Oh, I love
That
bourbon.
one's pretty good though. It's definitely a much different flavor, but I guess to switch it up. Mostly I just like alcohol, except gin. Fuck gin.
Yeah, no, I'm I'm still on that part of my life where like I have a hard time with whiskeys and bourbons and scotches
We'll
because
get you
You know
there.
what,
We'll
while
get
we're-
you there.
while
well, I had too many experiences.
We'll get you
at a
back out of the
younger age.
playpen.
I'll try.
Well, while we're
Can you
talking
teach
about
me?
stuff that we hate,
Oh shit! This is not going to be good.
I did notice in the tap room people were talking about the alcohols that they can't drink ever again.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm gonna lead this off with, I fucking hate Rumple Mints now. I can't smoke candy canes.
If
I
you
even
drink
hate
Rumple Mints,
Christmas.
you're a bad person.
That is the
I hate
first thing I
Christmas
got drunk
because
off.
of Rumple Mints. That's how fucked up I got on that shit. I passed out for a day and a half. I swear to God.
Was that your
I
one?
woke
Was
up in my
Rumple
parents'
Mints?
bathroom. Yes, it was Rumple
So-
Mints. I didn't know what I was doing, so we had I don't know a liter bottle, maybe a little
Yeah.
bigger, and me and my buddy Rory, we were young kids in high school. We just passed it back and forth until it disappeared. Honest to God, it took us 10 minutes to drink, and I was
Shit's 100
blackout.
proof.
Yeah, blackout for a day and a half. Yeah.
Mine was Jaeger. Now Rumple Mints is really bad. I didn't drink it a lot though, but Jaeger, it's like a fight in a bottle.
That's my house wine.
We
I
literally
I
have a
literally have a
magnet.
sign that says Jägermeister is our house wine,
There's usually a bottle in the freezer.
unless it's empty, and then there's not.
My alcohol was 99 blackberries. In college, my best friend and I drank an entire bottle and got
Have some beer now.
blackout. I'm pretty sure that's the day Abby puked on the bus.
Sorry, Abby.
Yeah, my best friend. Sorry, Abby. Yeah,
She was.
She puked on the bus.
Your best friend?
No, she still is. She's great. She puked like all over her shoes and like, yeah, really.
Can you smell berries now?
I can smell beer. I can't smell 99 Blackberry. I like see the nips of it and like at the liquor store and I'm just like, oh fuck no.
Yeah.
Like I can just it brings back terrible memories. Rumplemints though.
My nose ruined me for Rumplemints. Honestly,
My
God.
stepmom
Well, look
got
at the
me
thing,
drunk
yeah,
off
anything-
Rumplemints when I was 14.
I
It's
could
great.
do
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
cocaine.
Ryan.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs
Okay.
are bad, okay?
How about
Yeah.
you, Noonan?
I really don't have a specific thing I will not drink.
Challenge accepted.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Let's fix that.
IPAs.
I've been. I mean, there's IPAs, but that's just because they're gnarly in the mouth. But I'm like, I've been through so many phases where I'm just like a garbage can of liquors and shit. So like,
Yeah, I feel that way too. But
I'd make
there's
garbage
nothing that
can
pushed
of
you over
liquor.
the
there's
top.
nothing.
made you
I
throw
mean,
up
there's
and,
things that probably like if you ask like people I went to high school with,
Yeah.
you know, they would be like, he should not have that. He should not have that. But
nothing
for
like
me-
where you woke up in the morning, been like contemplating all your life decisions all the way up.
no,
to
I
that.
just blame
Okay.
other people.
Wait, what's that trash
That's a-
can shit you guys made?
Oh, jet fuel. That was great. The recipe involves a 5-gallon bucket because it's the only way you can make the ratio right. Someday I'll come up with that recipe again. I have to consult.
Hard pass.
I have to consult a professional on the recipe,
I got a good, like,
Who is
we'll
now
never.
sober?
who is now very, very sober. Hi, Pat.
Ooh, right for the name. I was like, I got a story about a buddy, and I'll leave him nameless at this point because I'm not a freaking jerk like you two. A
He
good
keeps looking at me though.
No, it's
scary.
not even you.
Thank God.
A good friend of mine and Ryan's. We were
Ooh,
on
I
a
won't keep it quiet.
we were on a trip, and too much tequila, and this individual decided to take a sidewalk nap.
Ooh.
Oh,
And a bum in Hawaii offered him his only worldly possession of a blanket because this guy got to blackout on tequila. No names.
we left him.
We walked away. We were like, "See you
I didn't
later,
know he was
buddy.
missing.
You're done."
I
poor
had to
guy.
stop drinking tequila for a few years because Fabio, my old boss.
You got a boss named Fabio?
Was that his
yeah,
real name?
he
He's
is-
super nice.
Yeah,
How long's his hair?
he's Brazilian. It's his head
Does he have a
shaped.
body of a Greek god?
No.
If you ask him, he'll say yes.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay.
But anyways, before I was 21, we would go out and like
That's
he.
two so far.
I know.
today.
Yikes. Sorry, I don't condone underage drinking. My bad. Don't follow my life decisions.
We letting that one go?
She's talking about Noonan.
No,
No?
he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I actually mean that one.
It's pretty bad.
Anyways, before we get
She
too
can only go up from
fucking-
here.
Before we turn
Sky's
this
the
into
limit now.
before we turn this into a soap opera.
So Fabio would always sneak me shots of the worst tequila room temperature while we're out at like clubs and bars and shit.
Room temp.
So one night we were
It's
out
nice
in
of him.
Providence and I got fucking cocked and I was throwing up out of the car window as we were driving through downtown Providence.
You were that girl.
I was that girl.
Yeah.
And then I got home and I went to go take a shower and I fell and knocked the whole shower curtain down. My mom was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just really drunk."
It's always good when
And
your
then
mom finds out.
Yeah, it took me a good like 4 years to be able to drink any tequila, like smell tequila even. It was,
The best part about the Hawaii story with this guy, though, is when said bum woke him up to offer him a blanket, he got up, pulled his phone out, called an Uber, and was like, "Nah, dude, I'm good," and just walked away from him. Like, this guy was willing to give you his life, and you just ignored him and Ubered it home.
We traced that call, and that call was made at 5:30 in the morning. That's how long together it's going to be.
We lost him at like 11:30.
Yeah, it's just tired guy.
Took a nice
Just took a little
nap.
If you're gonna be homeless in Hawaii.
Yeah. Like I said, he took a curb nap with the crashing waves of the North Shore of Oahu
Yeah,
in the background.
Just hope it doesn't
it's like
get
a noise
windy.
machine. Like,
He's watching this episode right now going, "You sons of bitches." Meanwhile, his wife's next to him going, "I wonder who they're talking about." Because I guarantee she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Hi,
Definitely
it's
not
him.
my house.
everyone's
I think I
looking
hear
at their
tires
husband.
squealing
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. Every military wife just looked at their husband right now and was like, "Is that you?"
I'm pretty
Good
sure
job,
my wife.
Wade.
My
you
wife.
just got everybody in trouble.
I know.
You
You're
guys
all
think-
welcome.
You guys think you're the only ones that left somebody abandoned sleeping?
Yep.
Sorry, everybody.
There's a picture on Beardcast of me sleeping outside because somebody wouldn't open the door.
This was not that story.
No.
That was a good one.
That's happened to me before.
I caught you sleeping outside
Sometimes
last
it's
week, but you
daytime,
weren't
sometimes
drunk.
it's
You
night.
know.
No,
nighttime.
I just took a nap in like outside. I didn't lock myself out of the house. I was sitting on the porch in the little recliner thing and went, this is comfy. Next thing I know, I wake up, it's dark out, and you're coming home from work, and I was like, oh,
Just hear
I've been
her
out here
voice
for
from
like
the fucking
3
front
hours.
porch. Like,
Noonan, did she pick up the blanket?
No, actually, are they on the ground right
Oh,
now?
no, they're not on the
We're
fucking
not doing
ground.
this again.
They did have to go on the ground.
Yes.
They did have
He
to go on the
goes,
ground this
oh,
weekend.
they have to go on the floor.
Nice.
You
It's in my
missed
way.
again.
I can't see the camera.
You left me hanging.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The blanket.
Thanks, buddy.
Wow.
He left me hanging for a nux, so that's how you repay it.
Yep.
Oh,
I was congratulating
Open mouth
him on the blanket
kisses.
one, and
okay.
I was tight-lipped. Don't get me in trouble.
We just started.
Just
Noted.
I can't wink behind these.
Sorry,
fucking face
Jamie.
shields.
I mean, a
That
couple
was-
more beers and I grab everyone's ass, so.
Well, all right.
My nickname's, didn't I tell you guys already?
Yeah,
My
her
nickname's
nick-
Selena.
She has a dual personality. Yeah. This
She
is
does.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't keep my hands to myself.
Nice.
Everyone on Beercast, just send a beer basket to your door.
yeah, great. I'm gonna be sitting out front napping in my chair again. I'm gonna be, hey, get off my lawn! Oh wait, what do you got there?
Yeah. There's snacks in there?
Yeah, you got snacks.
Be bow shooting people on your front lawn.
All right.
Oh God.
Where do you want to go with this, Wade?
This is transition time. We're
Yes.
going to the next one.
We
do
are
a
so
really
good at,
bumpy
Well, we've-
transition.
we are so good
Yeah.
at transitions. Sorry, man.
I guess. All right, but well,
we just
he
like
mentioned
took the worst PowerPoint transition and just like, yeah.
you just
Yeah.
kill it, but
Yeah, you have to like close out the app first and then open another one.
Yeah.
You're like,
Control
okay,
Alt
here we go.
Delete next subject.
Yeah.
This effing house was a hit.
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of people out there that are maintaining their homes
Yeah.
can relate to me because nothing goes on like so I got this effing house from this old house where you watch a 30-minute episode. This lady takes a pile of shit and makes it look fucking beautiful in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Where I take 30 minutes and I just make it worse.
You just get defeated.
Like time and time. It's like I fall, I get kicked, I run out of money, I don't have enough mulch. That episode was so funny when
You
so
bought 6 bags of mulch for a
8
place.
bags of mulch. Eight. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm
You
gardening.
needed, like,
What, a
40.
gardener?
Clearly.
I tried my hardest. So I'm driving.
So if you follow us on Facebook, or if you're one of the not enough people that subscribe to our YouTube channel, we put up an episode called "This Effing House," and it features Ryan's trials of home ownership, and he's bad at it.
I just
Guys,
have to say,
I'm sorry.
his mulcha thing with him not knowing, like, it's kind of a typical man thing
Thanks.
to not look
It
it
tells
up.
you on the bag.
Whoa.
Whoa, you'd have to read the directions on the bag?
Ew,
What's
wait,
reading
you
the
read directions?
like?
I do. I read directions.
Transvestite.
So, Ryan, I have a
Well, there
question
goes
for you.
that demographic. We killed that one.
Ryan, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I never brought this up on the Facebook at all. When I watched the video, you said that you brought all your brush and whatnot
Oh, yeah.
to the
Right.
place, and they turned you around and said, "No,
Not-
we can't do
right.
it today."
So okay.
So you had to do it twice.
yes, I did it 8 o'clock.
How did that
Saturday.
feel? How did that feel to do
Reach it
something
back.
Oh, I was
twice?
completely defeated. Defeated. Yeah.
Ultimate defeat.
Right. And I would have been fine if I didn't dump like 1,200 pounds of brush onto the road and then had to pick it all up. And then I drive there, and 228 is apparently now the new 230. So they closed at 2:30. I was there at 2:28, but I got no service, and I was completely defeated.
Must hate when
so
you
I
don't
had
get
to,
service.
Now, did you dump out the contents of your truck on the second trip too, or just the first?
No, just the first.
Just
I
the
was,
first?
yeah.
Okay.
I went 15 miles an hour and pissed everybody off behind me. I was not doing that shit again. And
They
the worst
make
part
these
is
things that could hold stuff into trucks.
Right.
Okay.
No, I could have just rearranged it better, but I put all the stems towards me so it'd be easy to pull out. I was being lazy, so I made a big fern because all the leaves were still in the branches. Just caught it like a kite and sent it.
Sent it a little too
Right.
fucking hard.
And that was after 12 hours of just ripping apart a garden that I like overgrow for 4 years. Because the people that owned it before me were 80 years old. That's what they did. They had green thumbs. They had gardens fucking everywhere in this house.
So
it
you
looked
can't even
beautiful
see the
when I was
house.
in there. Yeah. So I walked in. I'm like, I could take care of this, no problem. It's a 40-hour fucking week job. Like I didn't even talk about like the garden I had in the backyard. So everybody has like vegetable gardens and stuff. Like they want to do raised beds or like little tiny. Like I'm grow 3 tomato plants. I put 20 because that's how much fucking room I had.
Jesus.
I tilled it the first time, and apparently you're supposed to till, wait a week, till again. So if you till it the first time, all you're doing is planting all the weeds.
Yep.
Right? So
I
that's
don't
what I
do
did. I tilled it,
weeds.
looked great, planted all my plants, and all the fucking weeds came up. I was out there every day for 2 hours picking weeds till I finally gave up. I had so many tomatoes, it would have covered this whole table. I was playing catch with my dog. It cost me $800 because the dog ate the tomato. then ate 7 more tomatoes, and she had so much acid in her belly that I had to take her to the emergency room. I thought she was dying.
You almost killed your dog because you're a shitty gardener.
No, because I was bad at playing baseball with her. And I let her eat the baseball.
You're not supposed to throw it at your dog. You're supposed to just toss it towards your
No,
dog.
I didn't hit the dog. She ate all of them.
She ate tomatoes. Almost killed your dog with
But yeah, that was my journey of just trying to do a little gardening.
Our previous homeowners just planted all these random plants and bushes and shrubs. Nothing matched.
There was no rhyme or reason to anything that they did, and then on top of it, they put white rock, like all those little white
my
rocks
God.
everywhere. The white rock is the bane of my existence right now because I'll be doing something and we'll like move it, we'll like cut down a tree and we'll look and be like, motherfuckers put white rock around this. You can't even see this from the yard. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Shocked I haven't broken any windows mowing the lawn.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Right walk, right, white rock.
How's
Yep.
that beer going?
Really great. I need another. Can you get up for
Yeah,
me, please?
I got you.
Because you mow the lawn at 1,000 miles an hour. That's why the rocks shoot out like
Mach
that.
20, man.
I
Mach
haven't
20.
had to mow it in 2 weeks though, because it's been so hot that
It's
it's,
just
so
burning,
dead.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm like pumped. I'm like,
I,
yeah.
I told my wife today, I was like, if we don't
Sweetie.
get like a good amount of rain, I'm just gonna cut the lawn to this and just let it burn.
Oh, I was gonna throw it.
Oh,
Fan.
it went through the fan. The fan didn't even touch it. It went
You can't
through
see
it.
that. It went right through the fan. I was gonna play the lottery today because you could not do that again.
Well, he just wasted all his luck on that.
No, I gotta let her do it. She wants to. Ashley, go ahead. Let her rip. See? Isn't it a lot of fun?
Now aim at him.
No.
It's like,
Yeah, she.
it was,
Yeah. This is a big head to hit too. So if you can't hit me in the head, you're. Oh, I really wish.
oh,
But so anyway, so this effing house. Well, there's a couple episodes that will be able
there's
to run
more
of that.
coming,
So
yeah.
there's a whole bunch more. So it's kind of be like a little Beardcast side hustle.
I have to be
here.
careful though, because I don't want to get too descriptive and make people that are watching this mad. Like no more name dropping for me. Like
Your wife told you not to do it, huh?
yes, she did. And I wanted to argue with her, but I understand, because I have a 5-year-old that pissed all over me. That is going to remain nameless.
That'll be in another episode. We are airing
But yeah,
that one.
there's a little teaser
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah, you want to talk about Ryan getting peed on?
teaser.
Don't tongue the
you
microphone.
need
I was
sanitizer.
teasing.
That's-
I feel dirty just being here now.
I feel sweaty.
yeah.
Yeah, a little
it's
sweaty.
It's a little toasty, a little gross.
A little warm.
But is what it is.
I work outside though, so I feel less sweaty than normal. So
But that is why I don't do home projects. It's like
No, you have to. Why? What, you let somebody else come in your house?
Yeah.
So you're a beta male, is what you're saying?
When it comes to homework stuff, sure.
Nope. YouTube
That's
and
fine.
let her rip, bro.
No, I've already zapped myself in my house once. I got electrocuted in front of my father-in-law,
Yeah.
just hanging a ceiling fan,
I'm
and he
surprised
thought
he
it was
didn't leave you there.
hilarious. He thought it was hilarious.
Your
He was-
father-in-law, right?
Yeah, my
Oh,
father-in-law.
he didn't try to kill you then?
No.
It wasn't
Nice.
like, oh, hey, why don't you grab that wire?
No, it was I was replacing a ceiling fan, and there was a wire that wasn't connected to the current fan, and I was like, "Oh, maybe it's not a live wire." And I grabbed it and found out, yes, it was.
Fun
gotta
fact.
test it
I bought
first.
this little thing. It looks
That's
like a
your light
pen,
one.
and you hit the button and you touch the wire with it, and if it's got no current running through it, it goes green. If it's got current going through it, it goes red, and it actually beeps at you. It tells you.
Don't
you just,
touch.
You just touch it with the little pen.
Just grab it.
You know how I
don't
know-
grab the wire.
I grabbed it.
You did. I
had
expect
brown
nothing
hair
le-
before I
ex-
started.
I expect nothing less.
I had brown hair then.
I had hair when I got electrocuted last. Yeah.
I didn't have brown hair then.
You haven't had brown hair in a while.
I haven't had brown hair since I was like 16 years old.
So you really did that on the ceiling fan, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you use an 8-foot ladder to get up there? No, these are the viewers want to know, Wade.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. 8-foot ladder.
Metal ladder?
I have a 7-foot ceiling,
Was
but
it
I
a-
needed an 8-foot ladder.
Was it a little giant? Was it stolen?
Mitch and Meg are laughing at us
Did you
behind the
have, like,
camera
an-
right now, and
What about like entire scaffolding for this
I,
project?
I might have needed it. I'm short. Okay. All right. I'm like a dude, but smaller. That's what they're getting at. All right.
With tiny T-Rex arms.
I do have little.
Yes.
short
Oh my
arms.
God, I could do a whole segment on T-Rex arms. And
That's
Wade.
another time.
Oh my God. He has the funniest little arms. I don't know how he removes stuff. Can I say
Like,
what you do
can
for a
reach
living or
the
no?
steering wheel when you drive?
No, he
No.
can't. He can't. He has to sit on it. It's funny. It's very funny. You gotta,
it
set of
was-
rides, we do
Phone
phone
book.
books, fucking blocks. It's everything.
Booster seat
It
for
was
the car.
useful as a mechanic, though. All right. 'Cause I
Yeah.
could get into little places.
Wait, can you get me that?
Yeah, it's great. You just open the hood of a
My
car
favorite
and
is
just
the
throw
running.
them in.
I didn't work
The
on
running.
cars.
For some reason, Wade told us the other day about how his neck size, you're supposed to be like, what, 6'5"? the
Yeah,
doctor
so
said?
I got measured for a tuxedo for my my best friend's wedding. I was the best man.
You
And
made them work, didn't you?
they'll never be able to rent it out again. The guy measures my neck, and my neck was like 17 inches around, and he's like, Jesus, I have a massive head too, though. So I was like, yeah, neck muscles, that's what that is, right?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
beer fat, neck muscles.
Yeah.
But then he measures my arms, and then he stopped, and then he did it again, and then he looks at me, and he goes, by your neck size, you should be like 6'2". But by your arm size, you're like 4'9". He's like, I'm gonna have to make you a custom tux and never rent it out again.
He's gonna have to splice together the kids version and like the big and tall section.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have big head and little arms. Yeah. That's
I
me.
love when Wade runs. That's my favorite. That's what the whole T-Rex
I don't do
thing-
it anymore.
The whole T-Rex thing. That's what him running. Just the dude can run though. He can run. He's fast. But
There's just not a lot of swing to
Well,
it.
can he
Yeah,
run now
you're-
still?
When you're that low to the ground, you're
No.
aerodynamic.
No.
right. He's
I
scooping
was
the air.
aerodynamic. I'm not that much anymore.
I mean, if it protrudes a little more, you
What?
get a little wind
Dude,
resistance.
you gotta
Yeah.
try this. The way he does it, you can feel the wind scooping behind you. I get it now. I get it. Oh my god, I love
It's
it.
like digging
I'm
holes, man.
I am. I'm like a
Terrible at masturbating though.
Can you reach it?
Incorrect.
Yeah, no, his dick looks big because he's got a
T-Rex-
normal sized dick
This
on a
is
little
taking
body.
a really bad
That's
turn.
that's how the dinosaurs died. They couldn't reach. They're like, my life's worth it.
Yeah. I'm gonna off
Did you hear
myself.
the Joe Rogan skit on that?
No.
Joe Rogan does an entire skit on why T-Rexes went into extinction. He goes, man, that's why it's right there. You can just masturbate and then you can invent things. He goes, T-Rex couldn't reach fucking dick, and then he went crazy.
Now I need.
So thank you, Joe Rogan, for
Thank
it.
you, Joe Rogan, because I'm gonna go watch that as soon as I get home.
Yeah, watch like the Joe Rogan, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex thing. That's why they went extinct, because they just a fury of rage their entire lives because they couldn't
We
fucking
can fall
jerk
down
off.
a Joe Rogan rabbit hole later.
What are you doing to your glass?
I don't know. I was noticing that too.
Nice.
All this
No,
masturbation.
it was
Really
like-
just working the tip. Just working.
I have this weird thing of like wiping condensation off. I don't know.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Is that what
later.
it is? Yes. There you go.
I'm gonna go take a shower later and
By
not
yourself.
use a towel.
What just happened?
I don't know, but I like where it's going.
Why are you not using it?
I love weird
Oh,
shit.
oh, sorry. Ooh.
I don't know if that was bad on my part or slow on your part or a
I was-
combination
no,
of the two.
wicked slow
We're
on
gonna
my
go with
part.
a combination of the two.
Anyway,
like
Next.
so- Yeah.
condensation, wiping off, get it?
Yeah,
I get it.
It's a rubbing his dick.
It took a
joke.
minute. Thank you.
it's a dick
you're
joke. You,
welcome.
you like those, right?
This is gonna be the episode we get kicked off of YouTube on.
What do you mean? Like that kind of dick joke? Can we do that? Is that legal? I didn't touch your mic. Don't worry, Mitch. Maybe I did.
Yeah, you get too close to the guy from behind the camera's gonna start. If you see a pad come
He's just-
flying in right there.
Did you bring sanitizer?
He's gonna have a he's gonna have a hand
Lysol?
crossball by the end of this. And he's just
How
gonna
much
be
does
like,
this
"Don't
thing
touch that
cost?
mic."
How much do I owe you?
No,
I'm
one
gonna
He's
do
just
I'm gonna
staring
do
at
some
you.
naughty things to this thing.
There's a
Megan, I see that.
blank. stare.
$150?
Well, they did charge me 7 times for that.
Yeah, he got it. So when we went to buy all this stuff between Mitch and myself, so we got all our own microphones instead of that one shitty one.
That wasn't shitty. That was our first
It
one.
held up just fine. Look, it's doing great.
Oh,
Oh my
Did
God.
you listen
In
to the
honor
first
of-
episode? It
I
sounded like
did
garbage.
listen to the first
Yeah.
episode, and I hate the sound of my
No
own
offense
voice
to Mitch.
anyway.
Same.
But-
Same.
But so we bought all of these, and they charged Mitch's credit card 7 times.
Jesus Christ.
So like we figured out the cost. We split it all. We're like, all right, well, like we'll pay for this. I'll pay for this. And then he texts me. He's like, I have no dollars left because Amazon.
So all four.
So I'm
Carvettes
paying
won,
Mitch's
you counted
mortgage
7
this
times?
month.
All the equipment.
Everything.
Oh, my God.
Are they working on a refund right now?
Yeah.
Or?
We
So
really
we
we gotta step up our game to pay for these things, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
That's it.
realize.
We're going pro.
We'll discuss that
I
later.
didn't realize
Yeah.
we were in the red before we started.
Did we mention please subscribe to our YouTube channel? So you go on YouTube and search Beardcast Official.
Pretty please.
Beardcast Official, and that's how you'll find us on
Use
YouTube.
the hashtag help Mitch out.
Yeah. There we go.
Yes.
We can make a fundraiser for Mitch
We'll make a fundraiser for Mitch and we'll shave Wade.
because he's about to. What? I will let him be homeless first.
I love it.
I love you, brother, but I'm not doing it.
If we get enough subscribers, we'll show you some boobs. It'll be Wade's,
It'll be Wade's.
but we'll
They're
show you boobs.
so gross. It'll be like the
Your
time
kids
that
told you that.
my daughter told me my nipples were nasty once. One of my 5-year-old daughters. touching me.
How many shirts do you have on?
2.
I think yours might be bigger than mine, Wade.
Wow, I'm really not having fun today.
Wait. I got a good dovetail. Do you want to jump into the haircut and make it feel better? Because we're just going to ride you all fucking show.
Threaten me with a good time. I don't know which angle is worse right now. But no, speaking of my boobs, I was walking around one day in my house without a shirt on. And one of my daughters looks at me. I have 5-year-old twins. I think I mentioned that at the first show,
Yep.
but just to reiterate my pain, if you don't have kids, come to my house.
No.
Big
It's-
old bag of
No.
nope.
It's glorious. Now they're good. They're good. It's
Hey,
fun.
kids.
If,
I tell
if
you
you
what
don't
though.
have kids, you can come to our house and come get drunk with us.
But
'Cause we also don't.
my daughter Emily is hilarious, and I'm walking around one day without my shirt on. She's like, "Dad, put a shirt on." I'm like, "Why?" And she
You're embarrassing yourself, Dad.
And she out of nowhere, 5 years old, she goes, "'Cause your nipples are nasty." I was
It's a
like,
nerve.
I was like, everything in my life hurts right now.
Was she right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she's right.
Can't
But
say the damnest
yeah.
things.
yeah, it is a
Honest.
dumpster
Were
fire
your kids
under
hanging
here.
out with Ryan like the day before?
It might have been coached.
Yeah,
They might have been
might have
coached
been
into
coached
it.
through it.
Yeah.
But they
Talk
didn't.
about your daddy's nipples. What? Go. Keep going. No, this is between us. Not
Is
you.
this where we transition to that god awful haircut you've got
you
right
could,
now?
You could try, but nothing. I'm like Teflon. It's not gonna stick that long. So
Apparently, like the clippers didn't do to the side of your
Right.
fucking head.
Well, you know what? It was a rush.
You got
I
a little
wasn't-
mushroom action going,
It's a
actually.
legit
There's-
bowl cut.
Listen,
Yeah.
dude, you're balding.
No,
You
I
know this, right?
Yeah.
100%.
So you can't afford bad haircuts, bro.
No, that's why I
it's
wear fancy
gotta be.
sunglasses.
It's gotta be serious. All
No,
right,
what-
you've
you
got.
do you
You've
you
got.
think? Look at the strain of
The
his
glasses
face.
Can you
Can
put those
body.
back on, please?
You know this body is taking such a beating. You think I can't impress anybody, even if I tried.
You have 2 chins, chipmunk cheeks.
4 chins. Thank you.
You
Four
can't
chins.
afford a fucked up haircut.
You know
I mean,
what?
I'm good
It's
at
working.
makeup, but I don't even know if I could help you. Like,
No, please don't. I don't need the help. I get it. I get it. I mean, we could dovetail this real.
I think I need to help you with your haircut though. Like, we got
Oh,
clippers. Like,
let's do
I
it
can,
on air.
I can do
Mitch,
it.
you want to get them? No, we're not.
I don't think he
doing
has clippers in his
We're
car.
not doing this. It's gonna
No,
waste
they're
time.
at home.
Mitch has got a lot of stuff in his
We'll
car,
get the
but I
straight
doubt
razor
clippers are
out.
one of them.
Ooh,
A few more of these and let's let it rip. I'll let you
yeah.
Oh God.
I did a practice straight razor once.
do it. Did it come out good?
No, they literally make like a fake blade.
Yeah,
where you,
it's like
crack.
Oh.
one of those utility knives, but it's got like a tiny little blade on it.
Okay.
So it looks like.
Like
Did
the
she cut your hair with a box cutter?
It looks no, it wasn't me. It
It
looks
was
like
like my new Amazon package slice.
it looks like the old atypical like straight razor, but it's got a little like insert in it that you just put like this tiny little razor blade in, and goddamn, that thing's sharp.
I bet.
Yeah,
Did you do your neck?
they could do it. I don't have one. I wish I did.
I don't think I'd want
You
to do
could
that
get one.
myself.
I'm,
though.
I'm too lazy for that. I just take the big clippers to do my head and just trim up the beard.
He
and
only
go,
trimmed
okay.
it for today.
I only trimmed it for today. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would have just let it go like an animal.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Well, both
Yeah.
your
You
beards
didn't
are
want to have the
very
neck
good.
beard?
It's
Yeah.
coming back. You know, I'm on the path. It's coming back.
Yeah.
Pretty long.
I'm at the
yeah.
point where I've almost got to trim mine a little bit because I'm getting the end
Right,
end
it starts-
separation there.
It starts to go out this way.
You got to keep the shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're one of those dudes out there where your beard does this and it looks all just like a fucking mop, like a broom at the end of it, just trim it up a little bit.
I like your beard
Fix it.
trimmed like this. I don't
Fix
like
it.
when it does
No.
the weird.
I know. I try to
should
keep
that-
the sides down, but it's humid out.
No, it looks good today.
Yeah.
It's when you like.
I
let it get too
understand
long.
I mean, I
hair
like
humidity
it
so
everywhere,
much more now that I have a
so-
beard.
Obviously.
I know.
But like when you let it do the weird thing.
Guys and beards are
It's
like
soft,
girls and
right?
their
Yours
hair.
is thick though. It's
It's
got
thick, but
consistency to
it's
it. Yeah,
soft.
it is.
That's what she said.
Well, do
Consistency.
you put oils and shit in it?
Consistency. Oil? Yeah,
Yes.
I do put oil.
Yeah,
in.
you got
he
it.
has beard shampoo, beard conditioner.
Oh, yeah,
Beard
I got all the
shampoo,
same
beard
thing.
Conditioner, yeah, everything. Which reminds me, we got to put conditioner on the shopping list because I'm almost out.
I'll plug a company
Well, we
right
go to
now.
Sally's for that.
I use Badass Beard Care. It's a veteran-owned company out of California,
Interesting.
and they have awesome stuff. I've tried a couple of them, but like all the other ones I've tried, it's like heavy and oily and
Right,
like dripping
right.
and shit like that. Just instant
The stuff,
absorbed.
The stuff I have, it's a beard wash and a beard conditioner. So
Yeah.
in the shower, just scrub, put, done, wash, rinse, done.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is fascinating right now.
Well, isn't it funny? listening to guys talk about their beards is like listening to girls and the way they do their hair.
Maybe you should
It's like,
grow
oh my
a
god,
beard.
I got 17 products for my beard. This makes it more flowy.
It's
You know,
not our
brings
fault that the
sides down.
government still owns you and you
Oh,
can't
right.
have a beard.
I'm just saying. You sound a lot like girls when they're talking about their hair.
Can we just-
You
can we
guys,
just-
I mean, I love your beard. Your beard is getting a little straggly. It's nice. You gotta get. More
I
shape
think I
to it.
gotta trim a little
Your beard
bit.
is coming out like this. It's sick.
It's
I like
gonna
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Me and Wade don't have
Can
that
we
feature.
draw? A
I'm at
beard
the
on
point where
here?
Oh my god, I would love to.
Can we do that? Can we
Yeah.
give you like the little Zorro mustache too?
Can it flip up?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I want to go
course.
Frenchy.
I
I'm gonna give
wanted
up
to
at
start
something.
doing that with the stash, but I got in trouble for even mentioning it.
Mine will get there.
I got yelled at the
Look
second
at
I
Ashley
mentioned it.
right now. She is. Oh.
Well, this is men talking man things, so
No,
just
you know
shoot
this
for
is.
a minute,
You know what's gonna
and
happen?
We'll deal with that later.
She's about to rip all of us.
She's gonna hurt us.
Not
guys
me.
can-
I don't have a
whatever.
beard. You two are gonna get destroyed.
keep
now.
I'll get hurt
Fucking-
later, but I'll like it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are we dovetailing into something else?
Nope.
Thank God.
Do we have another?
What's on page 2? Yeah.
Nothing. It's empty.
It's empty.
It's empty.
Can you talk about these colors on here? Who the
Yeah,
fuck
who
picked
did
these
this?
colors?
I'm actually
Did
out
your
of.
printer die?
It
or-
is. It is.
Oh,
It is. It is. I have like 2 colors left
I
in
was
my
gonna
printer.
say, this is like-
actually supposed to be blue. This is supposed to
Oh.
be green. Yeah.
It
So we
is
have
Pride
these
Month.
sheets. Yeah. It
I know.
happens.
Look, I
Yeah.
wore my rainbow shirt for
Yeah.
Pride Month.
It's Pride
I
Month.
have my beer
And
shirt
guns,
because it's
and
beard
I
cast.
thought this was a very fitting shirt.
I have
See?
America shirt because America.
And
Do you
tacos.
only
Me too.
own America shirts?
Mine literally
I have a
says
lot of
America
them.
on it.
But
Well, July 4th is right around the corner. We're not doing anything until then. So, all right.
that's where Ryan's done. All right. What's next?
All right, yep.
No.
All right, another bad transition. Here we go.
Well, I gotta go hours on July 4th. If
Change
you
your
want how much I
PowerPoint,
love
everybody.
America.
We can. But all right. So before we do that transition, we're going to take a quick break. Thanks to our sponsors, TD Sports Pub and Pioneer Valley Arms. We'll be right back. Thanks. Woohoo! All right, folks, welcome back. Ryan's hand just grabbed me in my no-no spot as we are on our way back
Look at
in.
Noonan is
So,
losing his fucking mind right now.
Jesus, that got everybody off guard. Welcome back to Beardcast, everybody. I just got accosted.
I do that for you.
Everybody just got accosted.
Do you know what accosted means?
I can spell it. Can you?
No,
Can
I cannot.
you spell it?
I can.
You're terrible at spelling.
AQ.
Nope, wrong.
Yeah.
So that got a little bit sporty. Get what I'm doing?
Yeah, that was a good
Going
transition.
Let's talk sports.
That was a good
Going right
transition,
into
Wade.
it. I'm excited about sports because sports are coming back. Thank
Finally.
Which
fucking
ones?
Ish.
God.
Which ones,
I'm
Wade?
excited about hockey. Bruins puck. Fucking Bruins puck, baby. They offered.
That's a Stanley.
I saw
Cup
that they were
champion
gonna. I
puck.
saw that the Bruins were gonna offer DeBrusque a $5 million per year contract, which is a little crazy to me.
Wait,
Why?
can
You
we take?
think?
$5 million a year for DeBrusque?
I don't know. Yeah. Did they sign Passer yet?
Can I
Yeah,
have
oh,
just,
yeah.
Can I have just
Then maybe
1 mil
not.
a year?
Maybe it's not crazy.
You can get no mills right now.
I'm excited for
No
hockey,
mills?
but can we talk about the bullshit of baseball?
No.
How?
Fuck baseball.
Yeah, but how they
You don't say
could have
that.
started months ago, but they're a bunch of pansy-ass bitches, and
Well,
they weren't gonna
apparently
get
the-
paid enough.
Not only that,
Because they're
apparently
playing
the
it.
COVID rate in baseball was really high.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that had the achus.
I mean,
Seemed it was higher in basketball.
I mean, the distance between
The what?
first.
Hold on,
I-
the fucking what?
The achus.
Okay, all right.
They were only gonna get
I
paid.
choose you. What? Oh, you sneezed. I'm
The
sorry.
achus. You look so good right now.
The distance between first
I'm
base
just
and
starting to
second
stretch
base
all
is
day
definitely
long.
more than 6 feet. They would have been fine.
No, but we were talking about so they were only going to get paid 60% because they were playing to obviously empty stadiums.
Yeah.
And they were a bunch of bitches, and we're like, nope, that's not enough.
Well, I think what they were worried
I'm
about
sorry.
too. though,
That's why I
is that-
want to talk about
$10
hockey
million?
because they're real.
You're right. You're right.
60% of my
athletes.
pay, and we'd be broke.
Well, do you get paid $10 million a year?
No, I don't.
You
So
push a
these-
button. We've covered this.
Yeah, I do push buttons. I'm very good at pushing the buttons. This is the button pushing finger, but it's Sunday.
But you're right.
So the button pushing finger is on vacation for 2 days.
That's
It's-
what she said.
It's busy with other things today.
Other
Other
things,
buttons.
other
Other buttons.
occupations.
This got way off the rails already.
Are
talking
you
about bleaching.
expecting
Hockey is better than baseball.
Hockey is better.
Hockey is better than
Can
baseball.
confirm every
Yeah.
day of the week.
But so the way hockey's going, they're looking at using. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone, Vegas and Toronto.
I think it's 2.
It's a 24 team round robin for the
Yes.
first round style.
Bruins are sitting out for a while, right?
Bruins don't have to do shit right now
That
because
sucks.
they're the best team in the
But
NHL.
that sucks.
It sucks, but it
How do you win playoff games?
I
So
mean,
so
today's
wait,
the
hold
day
on.
I agree
No,
with
it doesn't.
Wade.
Answer that question first, though. How do you win playoff games? You ride the what?
But you
One
put
and
more.
done.
But you put more.
So far.
More puckies in the netty.
Right, but you need
More
to
puckies.
More
in the
puckies
net.
in the netty.
More puckies in the netty. That is the new hashtag for the rest of the week.
More puckies in the netty.
Yeah.
Hashtag more puckies in the
No,
netty.
but think about it, right? So everyone's been off for a while,
Yeah.
right? So teams are coming back in, and now the Bees get a chance to watch a little bit.
Right, but
that's invaluable.
but not work.
They're still gonna fucking work.
They're training.
I'm nervous.
It's-
I'm a
it's-
huge Bruin fan, and I'm nervous. I'm
I'm glad that they're
going
gonna get a chance to watch that shit show round robin thing, though.
Okay, yeah.
That's gonna be a fucking mess.
Right.
Watch Fox
But
Sports, right?
now everybody's healthy. You're riding in every
Ish.
playoff scenario that I've seen has the Bees going to the cup.
Right.
Now, knock on wood, I hope it fucking happens. I remember watching 2011 just
Different.
like almost
Yeah.
almost pissing myself
Yes.
when they won.
Oh my god, I was at the parade.
Which
You're
parade?
talking about the hockey parade, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the Pride Parade.
I'll go to that too.
Another
I love pizza.
That was a
another
fun day.
demographic.
That
Happy
was a
Pride
fun
Month,
parade.
Come on.
What are you doing with your?
Can you
I have
get
a
it-
rainbow.
Move your
What?
hair out of the way.
Happy
You know what?
Pride
So
Month.
hold
on. This was
Chara
my
have his
Halloween
82nd
costume?
birthday yet?
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, hockey's back.
I'm gonna let her
Basketball's
throw
coming
punch you.
back on the 31st of July. They're playing some crazy amount of like. Oh, I think it's 16 teams, and then the other 8 that are close. They're gonna play
Yeah.
8-game schedule and then let it rip.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what it's like. I'm nervous of the Bruins.
I'm nervous too because it sucks coming in from the top position because now everyone's only been studying them.
Well, I want them to play,
I
but
I try to make it a point to get to at least one Bruins game a year, every year.
Yeah, we've done pretty good at that.
We've done pretty
It's
good
the
at
best
it.
sporting event
Well,
you
I
can
think
go
it's
to.
The best
Oh
thing.
my God, I
And
love
my
it.
my favorite seats.
Cheers.
My favorite seats at the Bruins games are the ones all the,
The
way in the
nosebleeds.
back.
The nosebleeds.
The nosebleeds beyond the nosebleeds.
Dude.
Like you're back against the wall because
That weird steep where you feel.
Although,
like you're
have
gonna
you
fall.
been there since they've rebuilt? Since they've done like reconstruction within the garden?
I mean it
I
was
went
last year.
Okay, so I went one game last year, and I'm a fairly large guy, but I'm not a massive guy.
False.
I couldn't squeeze my ass into the seats. They
he's
made
stuck,
them smaller.
He's stuck with that height.
Oh, with not height.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm a little wider than I should be.
You got some junk in the trunk, Wade?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but not that large that I shouldn't be able to fit in the
Well, they're
fucking seat.
Probably just trying to make as many seats as possible.
Yeah, they
so
added
they,
like 500 seats to that top
Well,
bowl.
they're children's
because I
size.
was the same way. I used to like to sit up in the top bowl,
I love
but now
those
I can't
seats.
squeeze my ass in the top fucking bowl.
Is
So
it like the airport where you have to buy, or the airplanes where you have to buy 2?
I felt like the
You
fat
gotta
guy
buy-
that I
you
almost had to
gotta
buy an
buy
extra
double
seat.
seat belt?
Yeah.
I almost had to buy the double seat.
Those seats,
Right.
those seats at the Garden, though, those are the best seats because
They are.
Those are the true fans. Those are all the guys that go to every single game and they go, "Fuck you! Just kidding. I love you. Keep going. Just keep going."
Wait, was
Yeah.
it with you with the little kid that was
Oh
crying?
yeah, there was like an 11, 10-year-old kid behind us.
Mr.
Tuka Rask missed a goal and allowed a point to go through.
A point.
And
That just happened.
and
Tuukka Rask missed a goal and allowed a point to go through.
yeah.
What I think he said
He
is
let
Tuukka.
him
I heart
puck to
sports
go
is
in.
what you said.
Okay, all
What
right.
the fuck he meant. But
Sorry,
anyways,
Mitch.
Oh my God, I
So
love it.
this
Fairweather sports
this,
fan.
I love
This kid, he's about 10, 11 years old, I swear, but he starts having a complete breakdown behind it. He's
melts
sitting
down,
directly
like-
behind us.
It's a
Just
true
throw a
fan.
beer
He
at him.
loves the
He's a
sport.
true fan. He loves that shit. That's why I love sitting
Tuukka
in
let
those
a fucking
seats.
puck in. This kid was just like bawling his eyes out.
Like just like
Yeah.
his mother was
Been
with
there.
him. His mother was with him. She had no idea how to like resolve the
Console him. You can't.
situation.
Can't.
I'm laughing because
She's laughing. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay,
Terrible.
yeah, I feel shitty because there was a point
not laughing
scored,
because
but
not laughing because I was laughing at the kid.
no, we weren't.
Yes,
laughing
because you
at the
laugh
kid.
at children. Yes.
She does do that from time to time, especially when it's like the kid going down the street in
Bad
a scooter,
Yeah, I mean that's not
and he
nice.
just takes a digger. I mean, you
That's
can't-
funny.
You can't not laugh at the
funny.
kid going
Oh.
down the street in the scooter, and he takes a digger.
Sports injuries though, they're funny.
Sports injuries are rough.
Well, they can be funny though.
They're not funny.
I mean, I've had a
They're
few
a little
sports
funny.
injuries. I've shattered
going
the
down this
cartilage
road?
in
We're
this
going.
knee.
This is happening.
I've shattered the
You
cartilage.
sharded a knee?
I sharded a whole knee. It was gone. It was gone instantly.
I've never pooped out of my knee before.
It just shit the bed.
It shit the bed. Yeah, my knee has no
Sharded.
cartilage in it. because of baseball.
I
And
had to
then
change my pant leg because I sharted from my knee.
this hip has no cartilage because of a shattered hip. One was from baseball, was from hockey, and it's the same leg. And I just don't walk right anymore.
Oh, dude, can you imagine if you knew now what you knew back then?
Yeah.
That you could have slapped a peg leg on, and you could have been the sickest.
I could have just
modern
told the
pirate
doctor. I
ever.
could have just told the doctor amputate, man.
Dude, give me
And
a peg
then
leg.
As a button pusher,
Yeah.
as you guys like to say.
You don't need your legs.
I could have made a new leg for myself that was just a flask. That
Now
I could
instead
just,
you have all this fucking scar tissue.
Right.
That just hurts
yeah,
all
you
the
know, I just
time
have
and-
scar tissue that hurts all the time. I could have just had a peg leg that I could just unscrew,
Oh my God, to be
drink
a-
from, and then just slap back on
Be a
for
modern day
storage.
pirate, dude. I would love to be a pirate. I'm sorry. I envy your.
Did you ever have like I should just amputate this?
I should have. You know what? You
situation?
know what's funny is last September I was at a golf tournament. You know,
A golf tournament?
The most.
This goes into golf?
the
This-
most.
Most strenuous
the
sport. The most
most
strenuous-
physical sport
Yeah.
known to man. It's been proven in 14 different languages.
including ancient Aramaic.
Ask
Yes.
Tiger Woods.
Yes. I was walking down a hill. Walking down a hill. And I rolled my ankle and I heard it pop. And I was like, there's no fucking way. I just broke my ankle walking down a hill. So I stood up, and as soon as I stood up, I fell over, passed right the fuck out.
The
Hold on,
daintiest.
what was it
Yes.
again? Slow-mo?
According to Mr. Mascadro, I was, and I fell.
The daintiest
Oh my
of
god.
feints.
Oh well, the
Dainty fainty.
Of
Dainty fainty.
The dainty fancy.
245s of daintiness coming down, right? So
You're
I wake back up-
245?
I was then. That's the fattest day of my life. I'm getting to that point. So
It gets better.
I get back up after
gonna
I
keep
pass
going
out the
with
second
this.
time.
I get knocked down. And I get up again.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, 100%. So
But
I
it
did.
gets knocked
Ryan
down again.
Chumbawamba Joyce.
I fell underneath a golf cart the second
Fuck.
time I got up, and they had to pull me out from the golf cart, and I had to go to the hospital. And then my wife and the kids, my mom showed up. Everybody was there. It's like I had this massive injury, and I fractured a fibula.
Oh, for what?
I don't know what it's called. It's a fibula, and I should have put a fucking
A
peg
bony.
leg on then too.
You
Lady-
broke
damn
you
it.
broke your bony.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Chumbawamba Joyce. I get knocked down. I get up again. But I get knocked down again.
See, that
That's not,
Yeah.
that's not how it goes, but
That's how it goes now.
Look, I can get up.
So I've had
Sit down.
I've
That's
had
it.
a couple of fun injuries. I did do a sports-related one. I broke my ankle indoor rock climbing. Long story. We were just climbing for a long time. Muscle
So you were
fatigue.
doing something you should have, and you fell down, went boom.
Is that muscle fatigue
Yeah.
or bone fatigue?
Well, I was
Started
I
as
was-
one,
I was-
ended as the other.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was climbing for like 4 hours, but
Jesus.
my most but
Reason rock
You
climbers
could have
don't do
taken an
that.
elevator.
I should have.
Been there quicker.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
My
helicopter for
most
this, right?
fun,
I don't need to go
Like-
up there that bad.
not fun, but the most dramatic story of me breaking a bone. I broke my collarbone while
did
in
you
a
do?
mosh pit.
Good for you.
Hammered as fuck.
It's not sports related, though.
It's not moshing.
Moshing is a
It's
sport,
sports.
Wade.
Not a sport.
It is a sport.
Have you seen
Have
people
you
in mosh
been?
pits?
Have you been?
They all walk
Have
out of
you
their
been?
yes. They all
What-
walk out of their mom's basement
What mosh pit did you go
and
to?
go
Wade?
into a fucking metal show and go.
we go. Look at.
Were you
and then
moshing?
apparently
Ding, ding,
beat up your
ding.
girlfriend.
Were you moshing at an
Ash
OAR
Troopers with-
concert?
No.
What?
Look at the
I was just
fire
pumped
in
because
Ash's
me and
face.
my-
Let's see what this-
Rip
Me and my
that beard
dad were
off and
drinking
feed it to him.
Heinekens because it was the year Jeff Hanneman died from Slayer. Rest in peace. And I think that's the only time in my life I've ever drank a Heineken and never will
Kill
again.
him, Ashton.
But yeah, I just got fucking cocked. And I like got up and I was like, oh, my shoulder kind of hurts. My dad's like, you're fine, walk it off.
Your dad was in the mosh pit with you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a different ball game.
Her dad is
Generations
belongs
of
to
He is the
mosh
metal
pits.
dad.
He is the metal dad. He's the like, hey, we're going to a show today.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Bring your helmet.
We
Bring your helmet.
We pregame real hard.
We do. Me and her dad have pregame to
Will your
show
dad
before.
come hang out with you with us?
He will. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jim, you're coming.
Hey, Jim. James Brown.
That's what
is
she
his-
said.
James Brown.
My dad's name is James
I didn't
Brown.
Holy
Can he sing?
shit.
No.
He
Does he
thinks
do
he
medical
can.
stuff?
Jim,
gotta
we're
stop
gonna
talking.
bring you down.
Jim's a funny guy. He's a wicked funny guy. But anyways, Jim and I pre-gamed real hard, and then I
Did you say you're a Gemini?
No, I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
Different.
What?
She said Gemini so fast I thought she was talking about Gemini.
Jim and I
Okay.
pre-gamed real hard, and then I broke my collarbone. But then I had to drive myself to the hospital, so I sobered up real quick. because apparently if you break your bone, it sobers you up like
Kills the
that.
buzz a little bit.
Can
A little bit.
happen. Can
Little bit.
happen.
Un poquito.
And they were like, yeah.
What'd you call me?
What? Nothing.
He was talking about his arms.
But yeah,
Oh.
I do not recommend breaking your
We're
collarbone,
done with
though.
that. I've
No.
done it.
Yeah, it's
It's
garbage.
not cool.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to feel mine?
No.
No.
It's
No.
It's weird,
Oh.
though.
I try to
see it?
every once in a while, like I'll get there on
That's his job.
like I'll wake up on a Sunday and I'll just be like, get the hammer and be like, hold on, I'm just
Let me reset that.
I'm just gonna fix it. Hold
No.
on, stay still.
I've broken the beak a couple times.
I know what
As
that's
if
like.
you couldn't tell by looking
I
at
haven't.
me.
I'm just Polish.
Oh,
Mine's
well, all right.
I think I'm up to 6 nose breaks. What do you-
6.
6.
You can't tell.
I mean,
Well, turn it.
You really?
I mean, it's you got a little bit of a cant to it, but
Yeah.
not for
Not really,
6.
Yeah,
No.
it used to cant to the other way.
This
so-
is 2. This big
This is
lopsided
0.
hunk of shit is
One
2.
of-
Zero.
Yeah,
One
this
of
is
them
0
was
too, I
doing a
think.
backflip into a pool. You guys know where that came from. That was a hammer day.
Weird.
That was a hammer day.
Alcohol was involved.
Alcohol was
No.
involved? Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
say.
Invived.
He was
Invived.
6
We're
at the
classing
time.
this up.
Every day.
Yeah, he was. It was fucking all hopped up on
Cheers,
Zimas.
That's I mean, that was before my time. Sorry.
These wine coolers are phenomenal.
Speaking
And
of
it-
wine coolers, what are you doing over there with an empty glass?
What do you
What
mean?
is that,
It's
fucking
not empty.
Mick Ultra
This is
infusions?
watermelon
Does that say-
infused Mick Ultras, okay? So I don't have the fattest day of my life again. I think it's watermelon.
That is.
That's
I mean-
not helping your
I
cause.
mean-
Oh my
As
god,
if
it's
Mick
lime
Ul-
and prickly pear cactus.
As if Mick Ultra couldn't
So I
get
can,
any
I'm gonna
fucking
kindly go
worse.
fuck myself now.
I mean, you're the
Prickly
only one
pear
that's gonna fuck you.
cactus.
So
Shit.
Take that America jacket off.
sorry.
You,
Oh my god.
you don't deserve it right now.
All right, I think we have to go there. It's unfortunate we do.
You can
Sorry,
keep
not
the glasses on. You can keep the glasses on.
No, you keep the jacket on. You
My
almost put your
pride-
eye out.
My pride just got hit. a
You're
bunch.
something
Ashley,
pride.
can you repeat that a little louder for the people in the back over there?
It's because you're the only one that's gonna do you.
Oh, because why? Because I get killed a lot, right?
There's a lot of reasons, I think.
'Cause I-
That one came. If you're wondering, that came from a post that our lovely producer Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.
Oh.
Ryan died a lot last week.
I'm a dead man.
Mi-
Yeah,
Mitch-
because I had only known you for a week. I'm
Mitch is
sorry.
sitting
Noonan, you
back there
got
just
you got married a
laughing.
few times though.
Look at him. He's just laughing over there. Like,
He's
I
such
did
a-
this to you guys.
He's such a diabolical.
So,
little
if you
turd.
guys haven't heard, there's a game called
it's the MFK
Marry-
game.
Yeah, marry, fuck, or kill. So you have to choose. Do you marry someone? Do you fuck them? Or do you kill them? So you choose 3 participants.
and the picture that was
That was
posted
us.
3
was
lovely fellows.
These 3 glorious gentlemen right here.
Yeah.
So you had to choose which one are you
All
going to
over
marry,
9s.
which one are you going to
Definitely
fuck,
9s
and
and
which one are you
above,
going to
right?
kill.
By the way, put your response in the comments. I'd love to see it. You can even include Ashton in if you want. We'll have a jackpot.
If
But-
you kill me, though, we're going to have problems.
By statistical probability, Ryan was the most voted
Oh,
to
my
be
God.
slaughtered.
Yeah.
Like
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Ryan.
First grader
Yeah.
that can't even read would have figured that out.
It's
Yeah.
because
So
you
bad.
don't have
I
a
think
beard.
I got
It's-
married
it's-
once to a crazy lady.
It's because of this.
It's the lack of beard. It's the lack of beard, Ryan.
I think
my
it's the
beard
triple
back.
chins that you guys get to hide and I can't.
I get to hide the chins
right.
and
Yeah,
the
you know,
cheeks.
I have 2
Girls,
there as well.
girls, all you girls out there, it's all about the personality. You get once you get through this ugly face, you'll understand. What
Sure,
I'm talking
honey. That's what you keep telling
And the
them.
bald head and the bad
about. It's
haircut.
working.
It's working.
It's all about the personality. Yeah.
You've got a great set of personalities under that jacket. And that haircut.
YouTube won't let me take it off.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
You know what?
Nipples
I'm wearing
are a
this
bad
because
thing.
July
Nipples are a
4th is
bad
right around
thing.
the corner. I
Nipples.
fucking love
Mi-
America.
Hey,
Nipples.
hey, free the nipples. Free
No,
the
don't.
Nipples.
No, it's a nipple.
his
hot.
his nipples are
So
small
hot.
enough you wouldn't see them on the.
Those are the most Skittle nipples I've ever seen.
Skittle
I have the
nipples.
world's smallest
Goddamn
nipples. That's what they're
Skittle
going
nipples.
with.
They're pretty small.
Yeah, they're tiny.
All right, I think we
think
just
they're
found a
small
title for
nipples.
this episode.
Skittle nipple.
Episode
Skittle
2, the Skittle nipple.
Episode 2. Mitch, write that down.
Yep.
Please.
He's writing. He's
Please
actually
and
fucking
thank you.
writing
Look
right
at him,
now.
He's writing.
Secretary Mitch.
He's
Thank
actually
you.
So,
he's actually
do we-
writing
do we get
fuck
the-
you on the paper.
Do we actually get the statistics from the? was it
We don't
MFK?
have the statistics.
We don't have the statistics
I
because
saw
We
a lot
just
of
know that
fuck
you
Wade,
died.
and
Nope.
I figured it was like a.
People have a salt and pepper fantasy, man.
No,
Nope.
I don't think it's that. No,
Fuck, it is that.
No, it's a make a wish because you're like 14 minutes. 14 minutes from the grave. You're that old. They're like, oh, they feel so bad for him. Let's just get that limp
Shit.
dick fucked one more
I mean,
time.
also the fact that like very few of us can actually do statistics, so like we
right.
just kind of
Fuck
left it. And went,
stats. Stats was awful.
stats wasn't that bad.
Are you an engineer?
Calc
I-
3, sure. Stats. Fuck
No,
stats.
I'm a machinist, but like there's some math.
Oh, I
involved.
can't count.
What's
Wayne
the
knows that. We
p-value?
can't add.
Oh.
True.
P-value.
So
no,
I
I'm
died
not
the
gonna-
most. I think you got married probably.
I got married the most, but joke's on you, ladies.
He didn't even marry me, so.
Wade got fucked the most.
Wade got fucked him up. You know,
It's the Make-A-Wish fucked. That's what I'm calling it.
I don't, I
to the
don't,
winner, to the winner
yeah.
of
the
the
Make-A-Wish
show.
fuck.
And
The
I'll say that-
Make-A-Wish.
And I'll say that the warden was really happy reading those
I'm-
results. She was so impressed.
Warden, it was Mitch's fault.
Yes.
Hey,
So when he comes over next week,
did.
honey, kick his ass, not mine.
I-
I love you no matter what.
so here's my thing. Why would she be upset? At least she has a fuckable husband. Megan or my wife's probably looking at me like.
But the problem is everybody sees me from here up at Beercast.
Yeah, but
Dumpster fire down
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I
So
mean, those-
they all just made bad
loud
life
and proud,
decisions.
baby. Loud and proud.
Yeah.
Noonan's not as fat as me, so they made mistakes.
I'm trying.
I think you look
I'm
good.
trying.
dude, she makes brownies, she makes cookies, she makes cakes and shit.
I know,
And goes,
so-
here, I'm not gonna eat this. You eat it.
Oh,
I'm
What
like,
you all can't see is
Well,
behind that camera, right over there, there's a whole tray full of freaking brownies and muffins and whatever the shit she made.
banana nut bread muffins.
He said nut.
If Mitch wants to be nice and bring him, but he probably doesn't because he,
He won't. He's
hates us because
no,
he's
I'm pretty
dieting.
sure he's writing "fuck you guys" on there because we
No,
sold
you know
him
what?
out.
Yep.
So we got through the MFK section, right?
What the fuck?
What does that say? They
Oh, no,
only
I can't-
they
I don't
only
know.
chose Wade because he's the quickest fuck. Oh yeah.
That's rude.
I mean,
That's just
rude.
I
rudeness.
don't like glasses. I
There's-
just been so hard
definitely
for
has
that.
a small tweener.
Well, there's hate coming from behind the camera right
But,
now.
but Wade, that came from the internet, so it's got to be true.
It's got to be
Yeah.
true.
It's got to be true.
Oh god damn! You know what else came from the internet is
that
we had
that banana nut bread.
that banana
recipe.
nut bread. But
It
hey,
did. It did actually.
let's
They're
speaking
muffins.
of people from the tap room, let's dive into the mailbag.
Oh yes.
Mailbag.
You all,
Man, I wish I remember the
I
Blue's
won't
Clues
tell
thing.
Megan if you eat one.
you all.
Oh, it's coming.
Sent
Oh, he's
us-
good. Oh, he's good.
Catch.
Oh shit!
Oh
We
my
got
God.
muffins. Fuck yeah!
Boo.
T-Rex arms.
Bad at
T-Rex
sports. It
arms.
landed right here. I got it. I'm good. Jesus Christ! Ah. What's happening right now?
Look at your beard.
This
All right.
is a terrible segment.
Mailbag.
Let's check the tap room's mailbag.
You check the
I'm
tap
gonna
room
go dead air and
mailbag.
shake my titties.
I'm gonna eat some banana nut.
This
bread.
went off
I'm
the
gonna eat
rails
some
so
off.
fast.
I'm gonna eat some
Wait,
off.
read.
We're gonna dive into these muffs while you
All right.
get into the mailbag.
All right, well, let me get through this. All right, so last week I asked everyone in the tap room to ask us some questions.
Yes.
All right,
The first one was
we
I
had
like
a
her
few good.
boobs.
We had a few good
How's my
ones.
love?
So let me dive into here. I'm actually going
Actually,
into the mailbag as we speak. Here it is. Bam. There's the post. Right. Kenneth O'Connell made a comment, but he never knows where he is. Kenny O'Connell, I love you, bro, but you are so lost.
Yeah.
Jesus. He
Wrong
responds to like a
airport.
different question
Jesus
on
can't help you.
on
He
every.
can't
He
help
can't
you.
help Kenny O'Connell either. I love you, Kenny, but goodness. Our first question was from Rocky Rocco, and this one kind of made me giggle.
Oh, that's my boy.
Rocky Rocco, you know this guy? He said, "What is second base for a gay guy?" And I responded, "I guess it's a nurple."
I don't know.
So,
What?
so you remember when you were a kid, the bases,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Spaces,
Like making out,
kissing, yeah.
touching a titty, again, and then finishing the jarb. Yes,
What?
what's
Jarb?
the jarb?
Okay.
But he asked, "What's the second base for a gay guy?" And this is like a really weird setup question, but I think it'll be kind of funny. I don't know. It's either a nurple or like I guess you could change it out with a butt grab or something like that. Mitch is
Docking.
making awful motions
I
behind the
think it's
camera right
docking.
Okay, I hope I'm not being.
now. No, that would be third base.
I hope I'm not being offensive at all, but I have quite a few gay friends, and I think second base is just fucking already.
They just go right for it.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
It's
Right,
just
they
like,
don't
all right,
fuck
man,
around.
let's get past.
So what
this
you're
and
saying
just-
is that that
mess
dudes
around
they
with
might just
them.
go right for it.
So
Right.
instead of like a base, like a path, like a circular base path, it's
They
just
don't have
linear.
to tell anyone they love them. They don't have to fucking. They just
I'm a little jealous of that.
yeah, because physical.
They seem to have circumvent the loopholes here.
Yeah, they don't. Sex doesn't have to have any sort of connotation of.
There's no rules.
It just, dude, I like you. You're hot. I want to bang.
I think they win.
I've never heard, nobody's ever said that.
I think they win. So Rocco, there's the answer to your question. I think they skip it.
Yep.
It's just like,
Bye,
hi, I'm
guys.
so and so. We doing this? Cool. I mean,
No,
now
it's a great
now
thing.
listen out
I
there.
think it's a great thing.
Out there in taproom land, if you're a gay guy and you haven't answered that question, please answer it for us.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry if I was offensive
Answer-
in any way.
answer-
No judgment, please. We want to know.
Answer for Wade. Answer for Ryan. They'll know.
You nothing to do with
No, the way Noonan said that was that we need the answers, but Noonan already knows.
that.
That's
Noonan
what I
knows.
heard.
All right, so the next one we had
That backfired big time.
a guy
I'll
that
put
we
a
used
dip in.
a guy that we used to work with,
Okay. Ooh.
Kevin Radaway.
Oh, he loves bugs.
Kevin wants to know if we could have a bug eating competition on the show.
Yeah, I'll eat
Okay.
a bug.
This
To
kid
which
ate
I
a
answered him. I was like, "We'll just bring you in here and see how many bugs you can eat in a minute."
He ate a 6-inch moth off a hanger floor before. Saw it with my own
Yeah.
2 hours.
I've eaten,
4
like,
hours.
I'll eat, like, a candied bug. Sorry.
These are the people that we get answering our questions.
Yeah, I'll fucking eat a bug.
Good for them.
Like a real bug.
So, wait,
Yeah.
would you do a bug eat off with Kevin?
Don't.
Sure.
No. Oh.
Holy shit, Kevin, you have an opponent now.
protein.
All right, Kevin versus Ashton in a bug eat off. It's gonna happen, folks. We'll get you a date. We're gonna advertise this shit,
It's the most organic shit I can get. Whatever.
right? What was Mike Tyson's fight promoter's name?
Mike Tyson's what?
Fight promoter. Who the heck?
Don King?
Don King. We're gonna get like Don King style fight advertisement for Kevin versus Ashton in a bug eat off.
Can I be the ring girl?
You are absolutely the ring girl.
Yes.
Lars wanted to know if it's supposed to hurt when you pee. Lars, I'm not going there.
I don't-
Next.
yeah.
Lars, go see a doctor.
Yeah.
I have to do a beer handoff. Thanks.
Oh, Ashton's doing beers.
For me.
What is wants to know what is
Excuse
the
me,
protocol
who? Oh, Mr.
from
Who?
Maine?
From
From
I thought
Maine.
I thought he lived in Hawaii.
We're gonna keep going.
Oh, he's from Maine?
He's from Maine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He does not normally sleep in Hawaii. Wants to know what is the protocol on tipping on curbside orders.
All right, so
So I basically just shit him. I was like, wow, hard hitting question.
During
with
during the pandemic, I would say absolutely 20%, if not more.
yep.
Like, we are working our asses off. We are making no more money. During regular times, I personally don't think you have to. It is very generous if you choose to do 20%. It is very. We love it. Like, it's awesome. We thank you. However, I think 10%.
Nothing less than 10%.
Nothing less.
Just tip. Just
10%
if you're in the
don't
middle
have
of
to
all
cook
this
the
bullshit,
fucking
just
meal.
tip.
So I
Do
worked
good.
in the food industry too, and a lot of people don't tip on
Right.
takeout orders.
But
and
what
it
they
sucks.
don't like. So my business that I work at, like, I am a bartender, and so we take time. We answer the phones. We take the orders. We do fucking DoorDash, which I can talk about in a second. But
It
we
won't-
take time.
It'll take you like an hour to talk about them.
Yeah. Fuck.
it
Fuck
very-
DoorDash.
it-
Fuck all. Yeah.
It very well could take a few hours to
Yeah.
get through this.
So what you're telling
really
me is the
grind my
sponsorship
gears.
I reached out to from DoorDash isn't coming through now.
Not anymore.
I hope not.
I hope you
Sorry,
will.
DoorDash.
Maybe they'll deliver it.
No, but like what people, I don't think they realize that, like, so I'm the bartender, but I'm also taking time away from my bar guests. I'm taking time away from making drinks for the rest of the restaurant. And I am putting together to-go orders, taking to-go orders. Like, I am putting effort in. I'm making
Yeah.
sure everything's good. And, like, people don't understand that. Like,
Right.
and I understand if you don't want to tip. I get it. You think you're just doing takeout,
Invest
but,
in
like,
this.
no. You should at least give a couple bucks.
At least 10%.
couple bucks. Like,
Tip people on curbside pickup,
just-
you cheap
just tip.
fucks.
Just
There,
tip.
There we go.
Boom.
Boom.
Especially if I'm running it to your car.
Yeah.
I am running back and forth. My restaurant is not made for curbside.
No.
It is.
If you see her power walking, she deserves that tip.
I'm usually running through the parking lot, to be honest. Really, not just power walking.
This is a hot button issue. I didn't think this one's
Oh,
gonna
I
go.
knew.
all
As
right.
soon as I saw that, I thought of Ashton.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I said the
oh,
right
here we
thing.
go.
Yes.
I mean, you guys have come in the restaurant and seen me
To
power
go sucks.
walking.
We did our Friday night cheers at the restaurant,
Yeah, and
so it was pretty good.
I got to participate in another Cheers.
Yeah.
Finally. By the way, people, if you're watching, every Friday night we do a community cheers. So basically, it's because we don't want to drink by ourselves and quarantine and all this other bullshit. So join us Friday nights for our cheers.
And for those of you that are on night shift and can't participate in this Friday night Cheers, I got you on Saturday mornings. We'll do Saturday morning.
Keep it
cheers.
going.
We'll keep it going.
Keep it going.
Also,
After these guys pass out and they're asleep because, they have responsibilities and children and shit, no. We're going to do our cheers at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. because that's how blue collar works.
Also,
Yep.
though,
I don't think y'all will do it.
I never drink alone because my cats are always there.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That just got crazy
The
cat.
cats are
Crazy
bad,
cat
man. You know,
Crazy.
I
You
thought
got me a little drink
I
whiskey
thought being
yesterday.
Push her off that fucking chair.
I thought being covered in pussy at 31 years old on a Saturday night was going to be different. It's just cats. Thanks, Wade.
Still covered in pussy.
Still covered in pussy.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
So Tara Raymond, she's a big hitter on the
yeah,
tap room.
yeah.
Tara's awesome. Tara
Is Tara awesome? How awesome is Tara?
She's a funny lady.
She's a funny?
She's a funny.
She's a.
Thank you, Tara.
Which one where do we go to? Why do some women have their panties in a bunch over everything and simply just don't like fun? Well, Tara, I think you should be here to answer that question because you're kind of a woman.
My answer is I don't wear panties, so ever.
It's
So
a-
Ashton can't answer this one.
It's a bold strategy.
I hate underwear. I hate underwear so fucking much. I refuse to wear it. I hate it.
Beardcast just became a much more thirsty place. Watch. We're going to have 1,000 more subscribers now because apparently Ashton doesn't believe in
Are we switching?
don't.
pantaloons.
Are we switching
don't.
the name? What was it? Skittle nipples? Are we going Skittle nipples or pantyless?
You're Skittle Nipples.
You're Skittle
I know
nipples.
I am. I'm saying the name of the episode.
I mean,
That's
No,
gonna stick.
Skittle nipples
No,
is-
hold on. We got to
Nice
get like
try.
a bag of Skittles because I'm pretty sure they're bigger than whatever you got going on over there.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
She
You know
also
why?
has.
Because I'm such a man that men don't need nipples.
I mean, I really don't see a point for
I don't see a
them.
point.
Right?
There's
Aesthetically,
no point
it'd be
in it.
weird without them.
Yeah.
I mean, mine just have metal bars going through them, so they're
So
just
nipples
pointless.
are formed in the womb before
Oh,
gender
fuck.
is
Here we go.
Jesus, here we go.
Here we go. Out
Guess who went to school for biology?
of me.
Sorry.
Go.
Ashton's
What do I
a
need
scientist.
it
No,
for? Before
no,
my
nipples are just formed in the womb before your
Gender.
sex is,
Gotcha.
before your gender is determined, and then obviously women.
Are
have
my
it-
pipes connected?
No,
This is
you
way
have no
more
pipes
scientifically involved than I
Can
thought we
shoot
would ever
chocolate
get.
nip milk
connected. You
out of my
can't.
nipples?
No.
Damn it.
No. Oh, well, unless you have some weird sort of rarity where you have milk ducts, but I'm assuming you don't have any ducts.
Not that he knows of yet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He hasn't tried hard
But yeah,
enough.
nipples are formed before
Oh.
gender, so
I
that's
found my
why
next
everybody
one.
has nipples.
I found our next one.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
Noonan, read
Oh,
that
yeah.
one for us right here. To Ashton.
Tara Raymond would
She
like
said-
to know, do beards help in the bedroom?
Pop a
Kinda
squat on
tickles
that thing.
sometimes.
Kind of
They tickle some.
It
That was the
tickles
next
some-
comment. It was all about tickling.
That's actually the next comment.
But like, it's not. I don't know. It's not a bad tickle.
Like,
I don't.
is it a good tickle or is it?
You don't
is
get
it-
to talk.
Is it not a bad tickle?
Not a bad tickle.
Not a bad tickle. She didn't say anything about good tickles, so I don't know where to go on this. 'cause
But-
Does
I'm
it
male.
help?
But I like how beards look.
I will say so. I've had this conversation with the warden. Sorry, honey. She's not a fan of the long beard. She doesn't like the long beard. She likes the somewhat shorter, like half-inch long
I like
beard.
the coloring on your beard, though.
And-
I think the coloring is really nice.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it's
that.
really
A lot
distinguished,
more
like
salt
an
than
old
pepper.
wizard.
Well, no, but it's like
It is a lot more salt and pepper.
I know someone that
But-
has
The
like
sleeve
two
of wizard.
fucking white stripes. But you know
That's a
what?
way different.
Well, I'm not going to name
category,
names, but I
but-
know someone that has 2 white stripes down their beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who I'm.
Yep.
Yeah. And like his beard is fucking dope. Like the coloring.
It's a
and,
great look.
Yeah. So it was just, she likes the beard, but she likes it a little shorter. I had to shave my beard for 20 years being in the military. So I was like, as soon as I got out, I was like, woohoo! # basic veteran beard.
Before you got
Yeah,
out,
I did it. All right, back off.
Before you got out, that mustache you carved in,
I did have
That
a
was
mustache for my last like 6
fucking
months.
beautiful.
Thank
that
you.
Was, that was
Thank you.
perfect.
Thank you.
That was a beautiful mustache that you cheated your way through the military last week with.
Well, you know what? You can have one. It's just not
It
supposed
has
to go.
to fit under the.
It's not
It
supposed
has
to go
to-
past the sides of your lips.
I mean, but you can protrude it only so much.
I did a little bit. With
I know.
That. I
yeah,
cheated it quite
was,
a bit.
It was
But
perfect.
in-
I know because I would go to drills and someone I know would grab me by the goddamn mustache when I would walk in the door and be like, "What's that? Ah, fuck! What's that?" Like, Jesus, you got one. Yeah, I dealt with that for months.
I got 4.
in terms of the warden, though.
It's gonna make it uneven now.
Well, give me the other side.
In terms
Yeah.
of the
Amateur
warden,
mustache.
for his beard, I don't care because.
but she's a
if you've all
fan of the beard.
noticed, I change my hair color every other fucking week. So I changed my hair. He can do whatever to his beard. It's his face,
Yeah.
not my face. I don't care.
But she's a fan of the beard, so I think in the summertime I might start trimming it on a little bit because it's hot as shit. But then in the wintertime I'll let it grow. So
What's
it'll be like a
having hair
win-win.
that's hot? I don't understand.
Put a fucking ponytail in. We don't really care how
I wear
you feel,
my hair
though.
up 6 days a week. I just want to fucking wear it down one day. And
Just want to be
really
free.
Just
Right.
wanna be
I get it.
free.
Hot. It's really hot.
And
though.
by the
It
way,
is.
I could contribute to the beard thing a little bit, all right? So if I have a week
Can
off,
you? A little
and when
bit?
when I get the stubs,
Like a
my
minute
wife
a bit?
hates it. Like I poke her. If I have a mustache, it just drives her bonkers.
Well,
So
the shorter the
with-
hair,
She loves the beard, but she
yeah,
likes the
the
look
shorter
and
the
hates
hair,
the
the
feel.
worse it is. Like,
With the beard conversation, did you see Bethany Carroll's post last week?
Ooh, good. Well, no,
just
I
kiss
didn't.
your
Oh.
can.
Yes.
I
He's-
mean, that's how you get the last bit out of it.
He's dip spitting. But
One time,
Shut up.
one
I'll
time
play
at
the
work,
kazoo.
I picked up
Not
somebody's
now, I'm
fucking
jamming out.
empty. I picked up
Dips.
somebody's empty Coors Light bottle.
That's gross.
Wasn't empty. Guess what? It was full of dip.
Nope,
and I
I will
poured
never do that.
menthol fucking dip all over my goddamn shirt. I threw that
Oh
shirt
my
away.
God.
why were you about to pour the empty beer on your shirt, though?
No, I was just carrying.
She was carrying it.
I was carrying a
So-
bunch of shirts.
Oh, I
like-
remember this day because she came home and like there was like the wrath of Satan
Right.
coming home,
It was
coming
disgusting,
from her entity.
like-
Can I jump in here real quick? Being a dipper and being in a bartender.
Do you have a choice?
Disgusting
No,
person.
here we go. If I dip in a bar, I take that beer bottle to the bathroom, dump it in the toilet, wash the bottle out, and then put it away
No,
every time.
Nope.
No
this
one
guy
else does that.
No,
fucking-
I'm just saying that for all you dippers out there and you leave your nasty spitters around,
Fucking
it's-
clean your bottle out.
Yes.
Clean your
Don't.
bottle out.
It's not their fault.
Don't
We like to
don't
dip.
leave it for the waitresses. Don't
Yeah.
leave it for the bussers.
It
Get
was
rid of it.
Disgusting
I-
humans.
There's
No,
etiquette
but
to
like
dipping.
you're cleaning up at the end of the night. You're just grabbing as much as possible. You're
Yeah,
just,
no.
your hands
What I'm
are-
saying is
your
that
arms
guy's
are
a
full,
douchebag.
like-
Whoever did
yeah,
that
it
is a
was
piece of shit.
disgusting. It was disgusting.
True.
And like, ugh.
I'm
Good
sorry.
you
you're
go.
the-
You've done well on that.
on behalf of dippers, that's fucking rude.
Thank you. Thank
Hold on
you.
once.
Oh, that's
It's
such
a
a
good
Mitch, did
beautiful
we get that?
sound. That is a beautiful.
Did it come through?
What we got? What else we got?
That was pretty good. No, so I was gonna segue the beard thing into Bethany's post. She put up a post that said something about guys without beards close the fridge with their hip and say boop.
Boop.
I loved
I
that
do
one.
love that.
But she did say that military guys were exempt.
I'm a guard guy, dude.
You're still in the military.
You're right.
I mean,
Right.
Are
Thank
you
you,
a
Bethany.
lifeguard?
I barely.
Wait, didn't I tell you I tried to join the military? But remember that story about how I
Oh,
broke my
everyone
collar?
tries to join the military.
No, I broke.
Yeah,
my-
I was.
I was gonna
forced
do it. That's the worst thing ever. Just let it
Dude,
go.
no.
Don't.
Let it go.
I broke my collarbone.
Everyone-
Watch it.
We discussed the collarbone.
I had my ASVAB set up, like my ASVAB testing set up, and
Yep.
then I broke the fucking collarbone.
Oh God. So
So
next,
I couldn't do a push up. I
No.
still like can't.
you
do
still
it.
can't do a push-up.
Yeah,
but-
no,
Different.
I'm
You gotta
still
use your
scrolling.
boobies to bounce off the ground.
not mine. No, these don't even touch the ground. Like
Noonan.
Oh
Noonan.
my.
I got it.
Oh
Got
my
it.
god.
Moving right along. Jared Leclerc asked a good question. I don't know if I want to go there. That one.
We're going.
It has to do with backside stuff.
Wait, what?
I'm skipping.
Hold on. Give me the phone.
No,
Give me the phone.
no, that's
We're going. That's too much.
We're going
Why is it
straight
too much?
anal.
too much. There's so many other material.
This
that we
is
could
gonna go
through.
down roads we don't
All right,
want to go
all right,
here.
all right.
All right, we like to
Fine,
enjoy,
come
but
on.
Jared,
Sorry.
no. If I had a
Don't say sorry
newspaper,
to me,
I'd
say
smack
sorry
you on
to
the
Mitch.
nose.
She's
That was a
gotta
great
edit out the
question, and you got a lot of
Sorry, Mitch.
responses, and I appreciate it.
at least my hips are seated, so
Oh
I don't
my God.
knock out any coolers.
If
or-
you've ever seen the cooler at Shortstop Bar and Grill, you'll
Don't say
know.
where I work, you
You'll
idiot.
know that it
Nobody
is
knew that until you said
completely
that.
decimated.
Literally, thank you.
We'll bleep that out.
We'll bleep that.
If you ever see the cooler, yeah, we'll bleep that part out.
We'll bleep that
but,
part out.
But yeah, so that's it for the mailbag. We're going. Jared, no. So we'll keep moving. What else? So that's about it for that one. I think
All right,
we
let's
covered a
okay,
bit.
No,
going
no,
on
no.
in Florida?
I,
Wait.
What else you got?
No, I kind of want to.
No,
just,
wait. What's going on in Florida? I'm
Do you want to do the
curious.
Florida skit again? I enjoyed it.
I
I've got
like
it
the
here.
Florida skit.
I like the
I'm
Florida
curious.
skit.
What happened in Florida on this day?
Yeah. Let's see.
Because Florida's bad shit. Like, I love it.
It's always a good time. It's one of those things that's like,
I told
what
you, I lived in Florida for 9 years.
what do I do in my time off?
I lived
It's
in Florida manland.
and I talk shit about it. So
Florida
I'll
land?
read you.
Florida manland.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Mitch is basically holding us up a sign that says "Shut the fuck up."
Oh.
You know, Florida.
We'll do that one next time.
Hey, Guys,
Okay.
We'll do that one next time.
Yes.
We'll cover it next time.
let's talk about our the
Hold
next
on.
holiday coming up. It's
So-
gonna be real quick. Everyone loves July 4th. You get the day drink. You get the party.
Merca.
You don't have to fucking buy presents. There's no pressure to do anything.
Well, except
It's
for
the best
Wade.
holiday in
He
the
has to
fucking
buy
world.
presents.
Fuck Wade. We all know that. We've all said that. But
Rude.
guys, everybody out there, have a happy and unsafe July 4th. Party your ass off. Fuck Corona. We love you guys.
No, be safe. Don't drink and drive. Like, be safe.
You're the worst ever.
I like to party, dude.
I see that. I see that. So we've gone over a lot of stuff today. We had a great time. Folks, thanks for turning in episode 2 of Beardcast, and we will see you next time. For Ryan, Noonan, and Ashton, I am Wade. Thanks for tuning in. See ya!
Happy
Wade's
July 4th.
World. Wade's World.